echo. No more echo, right? Alright. Just wait. Hi, Christian. Hi, darling. Yes, no more echo. I finally fixed it. Just wait. Wait a minute, guys. I'm not done yet. And hello, Balalaika. I'm still preparing. I'm grabbing my Bluetooth and my headphones. And hello there, Gator. Just wait a moment. I'm almost there. I'm opening the game as well. It's made by Unity. And it's still loading. Okay, changing the scene in 3, 2, 1, go! There we go! Okay, it's all set. Good morning to Americans. Good afternoon to Europeans. And good evening to Asia. Today, I will be doing my second part of Mech Builder 3D. Yep. Yes, there's more of them. A lot of model kits that are not built yet. Oh yeah, while I'm building some model kits, I will just stay on PC too. For distraction. Excuse me. Fixing the House stop. The music is very relaxing. Nice to hear it. Alright, I'm ready to build. And hello, JD, welcome. I forgot you're on chat, lol. Alright, time to build some robots. Starting this model. Sailor N. Wait, is that Voltron? Okay, starting on C. C3. C2. Now let's go in letter D. D8. D11. D3. D6. D2. Then D10. Shoulder pads. There. This and the hands. There we go. And now onto the next hand. Next arm. Christian, I am playing this guy called Mech Builder 3D. It's a game about building model kit simulator. Let's see. 1, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 12. Moving the runners. Start it here. Oh, hello, Neppy. Good morning to you, Neppy. Neppy? The model kit I'm building is that they are high grade kits. It's not master grade kits because they're small. G2, G3. And now let's go with E. E1. E6. E3. Let's go with F. F3. F2. Leg done. Next is the right leg. E5, E4, and E2. F1, F4, G1, and G4. Remove the pocket runners. And this one. Let's see, there are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Wow. Cut all the runners. There we go. Head. Head done. And now the body. Alright. There. Finish. Oh, hello, Doki. Welcome, Doki. Wow. I'm glad you're here, Doki. How are you, my cute Doki? Yes, that goes fast. Let's see. Painting time. Looks so good. Okay, I have to change the other color. Next is the eyes. Then white. Okay, the painting looks good. Oh, hello, Brad, and hello, VTuber Arvin and Joya. Welcome. This is good enough. Gundam B, yes, I watched Infinite Stratos anime before. First and second season. Alright. This model looks good enough. Okay. And we're done on this model. Sailor N is finished. Just look at my previous model. Shika. And there's Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime looks so thick. And there's Godzilla. And there is Gata Robo. Nana was this. And there's a Kaiju Robo. Versus Connor. Nope, I haven't heard of it. Okay, next model kit I'm going to build is more bunker. A mech that likes bonking. B1, B2, and B7. C7, C6, C8, C5. Okay. Is finished. Next, the armor. B5 and B6. Let's see. C3, C4. Don't worry, it's back. The stream is back. Sorry, my OBS is having a stroke. Yep. Okay, let's resume. Oh, another armor. A4, A6, A1, A3, and A5. Yes, we're back. I'm buffering. Is the stream okay? Hello. my god, balalaika, that's crazy. I hope they better don't let me the buffering. I see. F3. F1. F5. Left arm. Oh, and now the weapons. D4. D7 and D5. Let's go with E. E1, E2, E10, E9, D6 and E12. Button. Done with the left arm. Now on the right arm. Next. Two, four, six. Christian, I played Pokemon games in the past, but I'm never coming back to play those games anymore. It's time to move on. Sorry about that. Besides, there was a better alternative to Pokemon, like Palworld. Palworld in the future. To me, Pokemon stopped being good after 5th gen. YTP? Do you mean YouTube Pop? Yes, I watched YouTube Pop in the past, back in the day. It's the original brain rot before brain rot becomes mainstream. Now, H4, H7, H2, H10, Plug, I7. H5. G12. G7. G1. And G6. I3 and I4. Done with the left leg. That's right, Gundam B, that's right. Christian, I'm very sorry, but a Pokemon game without a national dex is very unacceptable. A Pokemon game by removing the national dex is very unforgivable. That is the main reason why I quit the Pokemon franchise in the first place. I'm sorry, I'm never coming back to that franchise ever again. No national dex makes it more lame. Yeah, sorry about that. Fuck Nintendo. Almost there. I do not trust Nintendo. They're making most of their games overpriced. Even the older games that got ported to newer console games is doubled or tripled the price. This is bullshit and unbelievable. Yes, sorry about that. It's my decision. I do not accept the Steam machine price. It's more than $1,000. It's just too much. Okay. There! The War Machine robot is finished. And now paint. it. Paint all of it. Okay. That is black. Okay. Oh, that one. I honestly don't remember. Lol. Let's see. Okay, this looks good enough. Picture. Alright, let's skip. tiny parts. C6, C1, C2, C7, and C8. Next is the body. A5, A1, A2, A6, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, adding details to the torso. Then and now the backpack. B9, B8, B7, and B11. Next is the arms. B5, B2, B6, B13, B1, B4. Now the other side. B3, B10, B9, and B7. The other hand. B6, B1, B5, B14, B2, B3. go to H5, H8, and H1. Adding extra details. G3, G17, and then H4. That's extra. G5, G10, those are tracks. Next is F1, F5, F6, there it got the tracks. G16 and H10. Now the other way. G2, G7, G14, G11, H6, H7, then H2. And now the other side. G9. Next is F2, F4, and F3. And now let's finish this. Okay. That's the legs, arms, and the head. There we go. looks good. But let me paint. Wait. Just wait a minute, guys. Start with the blue. I hope this is correct. Oh, blue. The crotch. The hands, and then the legs. I'm turning him into Optimus Truck. I mean Optimus Tank. Let's see. Red. This is correct. Next is the gray color. White color. The fingers are all blue. is white. But this one, make it gray. Totally not Optimus Prime. And hello, Bonnie, and hello, Flash. I hope you sleep well, you two. So how are you, Flash? And now I'm gonna paint Optimus Prime's gun. This one is gray. The rest is black. How are you two? I'm doing good, Dash. Thanks for asking. Now the pose. The head. And now take picture. I'm done with Optimus Prime 2.0. Next model. What about... Hey, boom! I know this is gonna be a complex one. Let's start with D6. Now that's another pet. At 7. At 12. And at 10. E7. extra details. Gundam B, I was born on the 2000s. It's the best decade for me. And I'm glad I was born on that decade. Absolutely one of the best ever. E1, E11, okay. Now the other side. Before. F1, F14, and now the other arm. D5, F, F4, F8, F11, F9, E8, E9. D1, D12, E2, and E5. F5. Now the other side. D3, E3, F2, and F13. I'm moving the runners. There we go. D5 and D6. C8, C9, C2, and C3. C1, C6, C7, C7. forgot before. And on the back, B2 and B3. And now the head. A1, A2, A3, A4. Next is the legs. G4. L9, L5, L2, L13, L11. H4. There we go. G1, H1, H8, and H11. Then L3 and L8. Thank you, Jax. Thank you. Oh, I see. Now for the other legs. G3, I10, I6, I1, I14, I12. H13, H3, H5. This G2, I7, I4, and now all of them. Remove all the runners. for the body. Legs. And on the head. He's a big chunky dude. There we go. Okay, good night, JD. Yeah. God metal. Hey. Okay, now for the yellow parts. Now back to yellow. Now back to blue. Now the other arm. Oh, I see. Such. start with F bar. F6. Then H7. Then H2. H3. H4. H5. Done with the wings. Oh, there's another one. Another wings. C6. G1, G6, and G bar. The pocket runners. Oh, hello, Railgun. How are you? Did you stick my Railgun? I hope you are having a good day, Railgun. D1, D2. And B4, A5, and A3. Head is so tiny. Cha-senpai, good morning to you, Cha-senpai. Did you sleep well? Oh, I see, Gundam B. I see. How unfortunate. You already told me what you ate. Sausage, egg, Seggs, and what is it again? Wait. N4? I forgot the N4. I see those. Hello, sad to hear it, Kandabi. Sorry to hear that. Those mean police. How dare they? And now the legs. Go. Yeah, screw bullying. Fuck bullies. Fuck these minis. O2, O6, O8, and O9. By the way, Charsenpai, there's something I have to tell you. Have you noticed that you cancel your stream a couple of times? Especially your membership stream and the recent Among Us stream with viewers. I was wondering, why did you cancel it? Was it because you're tired?
I've been a little tired lately.
I see.
Yeah. But, I'm moving stuff to today. Yeah, to today.
Don't worry. It's not your fault. Just do not push yourself.
Yeah, it's just... lots of stuff going on lately, and... that's getting to be a bit much.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah. Well, let's just say being consistent is, that's a little tricky.
I can understand that. But Charles and Pai, it's okay to fall asleep on afternoon. I always sleep on afternoon a lot. Almost every day. But can't be helped. I need to restore my energy.
In my case, it's because I'm just kind of getting up there. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand that you're getting too old. And you know what's on
And the
my
teacher's
mind?
not too much to handle
I just realized if I will compare myself to Blue Archive character, I'm very similar to Hoshino from Blue Archive because she always sleeps a lot. I am almost like her.
True.
I'm very similar to her. So what about you? Who is the Blue Archive character you relate to?
Me?
Yes.
I'm trying to think. Probably, let's see here. Is there so many of them? I'm gonna have to go through the list.
There are so many students. It's been 5 years since Blue Archive was released.
Yeah, so there's a lot of options.
Oh yeah, Tasenpai, I just found some Blue Archive fun game on itch.io. I might try streaming those games eventually. I already downloaded them for free. I will send you the link on DM after stream.
Okay, that's fine. I'd probably say I act like Yuka to an extent.
What?
I can be a little hyperactive. Wait, that's probably more like Erasa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, similar to Yuka?
Yeah.
Okay, this mech is so epic. It got very nice wings.
I'm not.
I have to change the colors. The sky sky blue.
Yeah, that definitely looks more, prettier.
And now, you know. Now, this one is white. I think that yellow. Black. The other side. I got an idea. The legs. The other legs. Now the arms. The hands. The other arm. Now, saving and take picture. Alright, next model kit is... Okay, I will build the dog. Cow.
Oh, nice.
B2. B3.
It's
B5.
kind of like, what was like,
Kinda like-
Zoids.
Yes, Zoids, that's right. I remember watching Zoids
Yeah,
before.
Zoids.
I remember they aired Zoids Chaotic Century. That's the name of the season. I remember watching it on Cartoon Network. And then they sell a lot of Zoids toys everywhere. That was back in the day.
Yeah, I even had a Liger Zero model.
Yeah, the Liger Zero is the best.
Yep. And they had this big dinosaur one.
Yes, yes. Most of the Zoids are just animals and dinosaurs. But too bad, the franchise is dead. Except the model kids, the modern kids is still thriving.
Yeah, they're still making
Because
good
the
sales
problem-
with the model kids.
The problem with toys is it doesn't appeal to kids anymore, and many of the kids doesn't interest anymore. Because generation change.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the trend keeps changing. The more trend change, it means more different audience were attracted. Like for example, especially Fortnite audience and someone who spend their time on social media, and someone who plays too much Fortnite. And you know what's the hard part? I think most kids nowadays are no longer interested in toys. Because they are spoiled by
Yeah, that's the sad
smartphones.
part.
Yes, that's very sad.
Yeah, because
I'm done, B. No comment.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're interested in FNAF.
Excuse me. Just getting something. Oh yeah. This has been on my mind for a while. About those popular those type of anime for kids that were airing many years ago. Like for example, the most popular anime for kids that aired back in the day, like especially on Cartoon Network. From what I remember, those are Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, and the other one is Seggs, and then there is Beyblade. Those are the ones I remember.
Oh man, I love the Beyblade.
I forgot what's the other anime franchise that ate for kids that was sent to the West. What was it? Oh yeah, I forgot Bakugan Battle Brawlers, where they throw some balls that turn into any creatures.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yes, I remember Bakugan Battle Brawlers, but it was forgotten as the decades goes on.
So, kind of like what happened. Me and my friends were really obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep. But in my opinion, the first Yu-Gi-Oh anime, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, is absolutely one of the best in the entire franchise. No one can surpass the
Yeah,
first
it really
Yu-Gi-Oh!
is.
anime. Because why? It was one of the most darkest seasons of the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! franchise. But if you look at the other seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh, they look so tame in comparison. They're super tame.
Yeah.
Because times have changed.
They feel like they're more made for children in the later season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Char, do you know why the first the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh is one of the darkest season ever? Because Yu-Gi-Oh was made on late 1990s. I think the 1990s decade is when Japan is on economic depression because the Japanese economy collapsed and many of the Japanese people were depressed. When many of the depressed, this is the rise of many anime are getting darker and getting more mature. Especially when Hideaki Anno created Neon Genesis Evangelion. This completely changed the anime industry forever. After the success of Neon Genesis Evangelion, many anime creators followed suit and they want to make their own darker anime. And that's where anime changed forever.
Yeah, that's why we got shows like NGE, some of the later Gundam series.
Not really. Char, I don't know. I'm sure you didn't watch this Gundam series. Before Gundam Wing, one of the darkest Gundam series on 1990s is called Mobile Suit Victory Gundam. That Gundam season is a huge major flop. It's a big flop, but the truth is, Victory Gundam is super dark and very depressing because Yoshiyuki Tobino, the creator of the original Gundam series, is super depressed as fuck. The reason why Tomino, the creator of Gundam, is so depressed because he was divorced. He was divorced from his wife. After he got divorced, he becomes very sad and very depressed. That's why the writing and script writing of Victory Gundam is full of misery, depression, and lots of deaths. Especially too many characters are dying left and right. But the writing is going way too far. That's why Victory Gundam is a huge flop. It's a huge flop that it almost killed the franchise. However, after Victory Gundam finished airing, this is where everything changed. On year 1994, Sunrise has decided to create their first alternate universe Gundam series known as Mobile Fighter G Gundam. That's where Gundam tried to be different. Because G Gundam is just a Gundam series tried to be a super robot show by using tropes from button shonen anime like Piece of the North Star and Dragon Ball. And now you understand why G Gundam is so different. So do you understand now why it's different?
Because they wanted to tone it down.
Yep. But then after G Gundam finished airing, it was a success and it saved the franchise. But Sunrise wants to continue moving with the franchise. And you know what is their best idea? They are trying to follow trends. The most popular trend on 1990s are boy bands. A bunch of handsome boy bands singing. And that's where they got the idea. They they want to make a Gundam series to appeal to girls. That is the creation of mobile suit after colony Gundam Wing. That was very successful. And what's more interesting is most of the Gundams in Gundam Wing are they're very similar to G Gundam due to similarities. And
they all had different themes
it was
and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You know when Gundam Wing aired on 1990s, it attracts a lot of female audience, mostly Fujoshi, because why Gundam Wing has so many pretty boys, and that's true.
Yeah, especially the protagonist.
Yeah, especially
I can see why
the
he would be very
protagonist.
popular with the ladies.
Yeah, true. However, yes, they are pretty boys, but the more you think about it, the more you realize most of the boys in Gundam Wing, especially the five protagonists, they are maniacs. They are maniacs, but it attracts a lot of girls because most of the girls they like bad boys. And you see why the story of Gundam Wing is all about five Gundam pilots are terrorists, and they want to declare war against the Oz Empire. And that's how I describe the plot of Gundam Wing.
Alright, I think I get it.
After it finished Gundam Wing, it was successful. But after the successes of Gundam Wing, that's where many of the popular anime franchise, including Dragon Ball, are experiencing franchise fatigue. If you don't know what is franchise fatigue, means many of the anime fans from that generation are getting sick of it. Yes, that's
This is
true.
basically just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. But unfortunately, it was a very bad timing. Why is it very bad timing? Studio Pierrot wants to finish the Dragon Ball franchise by creating Dragon Ball GT as a conclusion to the Dragon Ball franchise to end it all. But most of the shonen fans on the 1990s are getting tired of Dragon Ball. That's why Dragon Ball GT
that's
is
kind of why Dragon
flop.
Ball GT kind of flop.
And you know what else?
It's just DBZ all over again.
This one is different. Now back to Gundam. They released Mobile Suit Gundam X on year 1996 as the most creative story of alternate universe Gundam of 1990s. However, that anime came out at the worst timing ever because of franchise fatigue. It's sad that Gundam X is a huge major flop in Japan, and they are getting sick, and most of the anime fans then are getting sick of Gundam. They're so tired of it. And you know what makes it worse? Gundam X was aired on the worst time slot that most of the people there are not watching. It was aired on different time slot that it's affecting the views and it tanked hard. It's really sad.
Didn't make it to prime time.
And you know what's the worst part about this? You know when Gundam Wing and G Gundam was aired on America? They aired those two Gundam anime to America.
Yeah.
They did not air Gundam X to America. The story of Gundam X is so good, but they missed the chance to air it on America. It didn't got an English dub, even for many years. That was a huge letdown and a huge wasted potential. Like seriously, what the fuck are they doing and why they did not give it a chance? If they show it on America, it would be a different story.
I think the executives at the time were just focusing
Because
on
why
their
the
project.
executives at the time, they care about the popular ones.
Yeah, they care more about money than
Money and popularity.
anything else. Yep, money and popularity.
And
They didn't think it was gonna make any
and then yep. Alright, so about on 1990s, if you remember that Sailor Moon was airing and it was so popular, if they conclude Sailor Moon anime,
Yeah.
I'm glad they did not milk it. Instead of milking Sailor Moon, there's another anime creator wants to make his own Sailor Moon anime, but make it darker and the characters are gay. And that anime is called Revolutionary Girl Utena. Revolutionary Girl Utena is like
Which was,
Sailor Moon on
also very
acid
popular.
with darker themes and the characters are gay. That anime is really good. Char, do you know Revolutionary Girl Utena? It's a good show, but
remember,
the,
yeah,
but
I
the
did
problem
watch it.
is most of the episodes are repetitive.
Yeah. There's also Card Captor Sakura.
Oh yeah, Cardcaptor Sakura. That anime is a huge success in 1990s. But the success of Cardcaptor Sakura in 1990s leads to modernization of moe anime.
Yeah.
The success of
because
Cardcaptor
before that,
Sakura means modernizing the moe anime.
Yeah, because before that, moe anime wasn't really a thing in the West.
Yeah.
I mean, Sailor Moon had some things that could be considered moe, but that wasn't the main focus.
Yep. Is there anything else from anime you watched from 1990s you remember? Anything else?
Okay, so I'm trying to think.
Just think.
There was Pokemon, the original Pokemon.
Yes, the original
And there
Pokemon was
was,
popular back then.
And there was a Speed Racer.
Speed Racer is from 1960s, but the dub is weird.
I know, but it didn't start airing in America until much later. But yeah, Speed Racer is originally from the 60s. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was then Monster Rancher.
Oh, Monster Rancher! Now my memory story has
Which
been unlocked.
also-
I almost forgot that anime. I think I remember Master Rancher is the
Yeah.
competitor to Pokemon. And it got a video game version.
Yeah, it did. For the
Now-
PlayStation.
Yes. And yes, after the success of Pokemon, there was another anime creator was to make their own thing called Monster Hunter. And then until that day,
Yeah.
on late 1990s, there was another person he wants to make his own Pokemon, but super cool, super advanced, and very creative. That is called Digimon. Digimon was shot in
Yeah,
America
Digimon
and
is
it was
really
popular too. But the only difference is Digimon have better story and it's very dark compared to Pokemon. Especially this season called Digimon Tamers is one of the darkest Digimon season of all time. And the story is so depressing. And most of the action have consequences.
So to put it,
And I have to say, Digimon Tamers
Yeah,
is
to put it-
actually the best Digimon season ever. Not then
yeah,
after
it's
that,
really good.
the later seasons of Digimon are not as great as the original and Tamers.
Yeah, the quality kind of went down.
Yep.
And then there was another one. I think it was
Like what?
called the Time Detective.
Time Detective. I don't remember. There.
Let me see.
What is
I can
the
look up the
Japanese
Japanese
title?
Okay, give me a second. Space Time Detective Ginshiku.
Space Time Detective. What is it again?
I'll send it to you in the chat.
Okay. Type it on stream chat. I mean on voice channel so I can see it. Oh, Space
Yeah, I
Time
put it on the
Detective
stream chat.
Genshikon. Wait, let me search. Space Time Detective Genshikon. Then, please, the Time Detective. That's the title.
Yeah,
Please, the Time Detective. That's the title. And now let's talk about something else about the other anime that was popular on the West besides Dragon Ball. I think I remember Yu Yu Hakusho. It's one of the classics.
yeah.
You watch it, right?
There was Yu Yu Hakusho.
Including the pillars.
Tenchi Muyo.
Tenchimuyo. And the other one is Samurai X. Or should I say Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah, that was very popular.
You know Samurai
too.
X, right?
And then, yes, I do. I know that. I watched it. Astro Boy became very popular in the United States too. And then there was
Yeah, I know Astro Boy.
Inuyasha.
Oh, I know Inuyasha. It was the most popular Rubiko Takahashi's show, along with Ranma 1/2.
Yeah, Ranma 1/2 was also doing really well too, as well.
I think I remember watching Ranma 1/2 when I was still a young lad. It was the funniest show I have ever watched. I can't stop laughing
that's a good call.
every time I watch most of the episodes.
And then there was, let me see. I remember Detective Conan.
I know Detective
But I don't think that was
Conan,
a
but the
nice
problem is that show will never end. It's endless.
Yeah. It's still going today.
It's still going today. And I got up, and worst of all, I think the worst case scenario, one of the original voice actor and voice actress will die before the show will end. Seriously, they need to...
Yeah.
If this happens, they need to change the voice actor and voice actress if that happens. Same goes to One Piece. One
Yeah,
Piece
that's
doesn't
true. They've been
end.
doing this for a
There is
long
no
time.
sign of ending.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the case with One Piece, Fairy Tail, Detective Conan. And there's a few other series like that. So it's kind of like The Simpsons in America. There's no sign of it ending anytime soon.
Okay. The legs and the wings. And now, this dog is done. Finally, it's finished.
What's good?
I wanna call him the Liger. Oh yeah, I have an idea. I have to paint him white. Just like Liger Zero from Zoids.
Yeah, do that. We'll go with white and black. Project Red.
Yeah. Project Red, Char, if you didn't know, Project Red is one of the Metal Heroes franchise. It exists on Japan way back on 1980s. I know you didn't know about the Metal Heroes franchise. If you didn't know, the Metal franchise is a tokusatsu show from Japan that is the competitor to Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. But what you didn't know about the Metal Hero series? Only two Metal Hero series were aired on America by Saban. Two of them are called VR Troopers and Battle Beetleborgs. Have you heard of those two shows? VR Troopers, and the other one is Battle Beetleborgs.
Yeah, I remember those.
I think what's more
Not so long
interesting
ago.
about that show,
Yeah.
I think the Metal Hero series is going well on America,
Oh,
especially
just
Battle
crashing.
Beetleborgs. But the problem is, they ran out of footage for the Metal Hero series, and they decide to cancel it, even it's successful. Because why? The Metal Heroes franchise is dying on Japan, along with Kamen Rider. However, the only tokusatsu show that is still alive is called the Super Sentai series. But here's an interesting part. Actually, at the beginning of 1990s, Super Sentai is on the brink of dying, and the franchise is going to end. However, when they aired this Super Sentai show called Jetman, it's a bunch of 5 colored superheroes that are birthing. The story of Jetman is very interesting because it's the most mature, drama-oriented Super Sentai show that appeal to older audience. But the problem with Jetman is it's very low budget, and that's of recycled footage. This saves the Super Sentai. But then Toei wants to give Super Sentai another chance. This is their final chance. That is, the next Sentai show is called Zio Ranger. Zio Ranger becomes the first Super Sentai series to become modernized design. A modern design. The theme of Zio Ranger is dinosaurs, and it's the first Super Sentai series in history with the Sixth Ranger. And the idea that idea was successful, and it went well. And you know what? And they're going to give it they're going to pitch the idea of Zio Ranger, airing it to America, and it was the idea of Saban. And that's when Zio Ranger adapted to America, known as the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. When it aired on America for the first time, it became a huge, major hit. It became one of the most multi-million franchise ever. And I think this is the best idea to bring Power Rangers to the America. When they bring the Super Sentai series to America by adapting Zio Ranger into Power Rangers, this actually saves the Super Sentai franchise. We should thank Toei for bringing it to Saban to air it on America. That's the true story. Yeah. 1990s is when many franchises are dying. It's not over yet.
Yeah, they are.
I think Saban wants to adapt another tokusatsu show besides Super Sentai and Metal Hero series. That one is called Kamen Rider, by adapting Kamen Rider Black to America. However, the problem is the adaptation of Kamen Rider Black is terrible because they make the story more silly and more sitcom, but it doesn't really work. And the most jarring part is the setting is America, but the fight scene is set in Japan. It felt out of place. And that's why Kamen Rider didn't go well on America. That's the reason why.
It did pretty bad over here.
But there's an interesting part about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when it was airing. After the first success of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1, they want to make another season, but they will keep the suits. However, there is one big problem. Saban doesn't really want to change the suit, and they want to keep the identity. So, their only choice is change the swords, and then the Sixth Ranger, he changed from Green Ranger to White Ranger. The White Ranger is based from anti-Die Ranger. It's mostly animal team.
Yeah.
Animal team focus season. But the second season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers borrowed some little stuff from Die Ranger. But when it was airing, it's kinda risky, and that's all, and so many recycled footage. But it's still successful. It's still successful, but Saban wants to make third season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but it's causing a lot of problems. The problem is they are going to run out of Zeo Ranger footage, and that's where they implement lots of ninja team on the third season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and most of the Ranger team got a new swords. Most of the new swords are one of the most Japanese looking swords, like those giant ninja robots that transform into house and turn into mega sword. It's starting to get weird as more episodes go on. And you know what is it? When Saban just ran out of Zeo Ranger footage, their only choice is Zordon wants to summon the backup, the 5 Rangers from outer space. Those are called the Alien Rangers. The Alien Rangers are just a bunch of ninja space rangers. Ninja alien space rangers to save the Power Rangers. They saved their lives, but they must continue fighting. However, the P-Rays win, and what they do is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers teams completely lost their powers. However, the alien ninja rangers survives. And that's where everything, and that's the most interesting idea is going to happen. The reason why Saban wants the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger to lose their powers is for the idea for the next season. Starting on the 4th season of Power Rangers is called Power Rangers Zeo. That's where Power Rangers franchise changed forever. In other words, the main Power Ranger teams are using different suits. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers turned into Zeo Rangers. The Zeo Rangers are Rangers based from magic. They are the magic focus Rangers, and most of the suits are adapted from Uoooh Ranger. It's the same cast from Mighty Morphin, but their suits are different. This is what Saban should have been from the start, so they will not run out of footage. And you see why.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Let me show you the difference. I will show it to you on Discord stream chat.
Okay.
Okay. See. Okay. I will show you.
Was it posted in
It
the
says,
live chat?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Mistress Tyobax Ororax sent a link and said at Charlotte Neko V's, it changed from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Mistress Tyobax Ororax said into Power Rangers Zeo. A link.
Look at the suits.
Yeah, I remember
And that's
that.
where it becomes different.
They changed
And you know what's more interesting? The only difference is the Power Rangers, the Zeo, are more powerful than the Mighty Morphin because the Zeo Rangers are focused on magic. Because and they got a new sword
Yeah, I
based
remember
from
that. That
animals
was
with
weird.
magical powers. But then, after the success of Power Rangers Zeo,
This magic stuff.
yeah. However, something
And that's what
not
people
good
originally
happens
signed up for.
after success of Power Rangers Zeo, the next season is called Power Rangers Turbo. It changed from Magic Focus Ranger into Cartoon Ranger called Power Rangers Turbo.
Mistress
This is what
Tyobax
they look
Ororax sent a link and said Power Ranger Turbo.
There are Car Focus Rangers. The suits looks cool. However, the problem with Power Rangers Turbo is the story writing, and the tone is really jarring. Let me explain why. Power Rangers Turbo is adapted from Car Ranger. The only difference is, the original source material, Car Ranger is light-hearted goofy show. But Power Rangers Turbo story is taking itself seriously. And that's why the tone of Power Rangers Turbo is so jarring. Most of the character drama changed to wacky action. It felt out of place and it breaks the immersion. That's why Power Rangers Turbo is the first Power Rangers seasons that suck. And the ratings are going down.
Yeah.
The ratings are going down and it might cancel. However, things would be different. But today, what's about to give them one last chance? The last Power Ranger season before, if the last Power Ranger seasons fail, then it will cancel forever. And you know what Saban did? The next Power Ranger season after Turbo is called Power Rangers in Space. What's more interesting is Power Rangers in Space is one of the most expensive Power Rangers season television ever. And you know, they put so much effort on script writing, and the story is so awesome. It was a high-stake intergalactic Power Rangers season with so many villains, epic space fights, and even cameo appearance of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles teaming up.
Mistress Tyobax Ororax sent a link and said Power Rangers in Space.
I love the suits from Power Rangers in Space. Take a look. They are the only Power Rangers that can fight in outer space. It was one of the best Power Rangers seasons of all time in 1990s. It's the reason why Power Rangers in Space is remembered as the best season and the only Ranger season where Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles made an appearance. I will post the GIF. Here's the GIF. That's the scene where the Power Rangers in Space meet the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes, it was the coolest crossover ever.
I can see why it was popular.
It's not the popular, but it's one of the best. It was one of the best and highest season of Power Rangers ever. After the success of Power Rangers in Space, it saved the franchise, and Saban becomes the richest person on the 1990s. But when it was successful, Saban decides to continue Power Rangers, and more seasons will keep going and going and going. So, the franchise was saved,
Yeah,
and it
that's
didn't
true.
end until year 2023. The reason why Power Rangers was popular back in the day, but today it died. The reason why Power Rangers franchise died on this decade is because of Hasbro's. When Hasbro's acquired the Power Rangers IP, they killed off the franchise and they killed off the Super Sentai in Japan. I think Ghost Yuger is the final Super Sentai season. It flopped and then it died. And that's the story, and that's
Oh,
why
no.
it was tragic. And this explains why Hasbro's was the most hated company ever. Hasbro's ruined Power Rangers, Transformers, and My Little Pony. It was hated by everyone. Even the Japanese who are fans of Super Sentai hate the Hasbro's too. That's why it was hated by everyone.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, Hasbro ruined a lot of things.
They ruined everything. Many franchise. It's all their fault.
Kinda like Crunchyroll.
Yeah, true. Okay, my throat is very tired and this will be my last build until I will end the stream. I'm almost there. And yet, is there something on your mind before I will end the stream? Some interesting topics that interested you?
Let me see here. Nah, I think we said all we really need to say today.
I'm okay. I know times have changed. But I think this is my thoughts. I think Kamen Rider deserves another chance to be brought up to the West. You know, if Super Sentai is dying, and it already died, but they should deserve. Kamen Rider needs another Western adaptation, another chance, and I hope it will be successful. I think Kamen Rider's franchise is a better story than Super Sentai. And look, the current season called Kamen Rider Seggs is going strong, and it's a very dark season.
Yeah. I think that's probably one of the darker ones.
Yep. My
A lot of
throat
people
is so
died in
tired.
that
Yep.
show. Yeah, you should go rest. Alright, I'll see you later.
Okay. I'm almost there. Okay, I'm done building this kit. And then I will end it. Done with the arms. There we go. Oh yeah, I see you, Norila. I see you on chat. I forgot that you're here. You're correct, Gus. before ending it. Paint. Hey. Yeah, you were right. Kamen Rider can be all over the place. But don't worry. Don't worry, guys. The current Kamen Rider season called called Kamen Rider Seggs is doing very well. It was much darker season. Pay. And now white. Looks good. I think I like this color scheme. Alright, this is good enough. Yeah, merchandising. That's the marketing of Kamen Rider. But most of them are not interested on toys. Most of the Kamen Rider parts are interested for the story arcs. Let's see. Now the legs. Now take picture. crowd is very tired. I'm kind of talking. I'm going to end the stream here right now. Guys, thank you everyone for coming. Even I still have a couple of backlogs here. I'm ending the stream here right now. I'm really tired. But don't worry guys. My next stream will be on Saturday. I will resume my Yakuza 0 stream on Saturday. It's gonna be a long marathon stream. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Flash, Balalaika, and Brian. Thank you. Now I'm up to take a rest. Everyone, bye bye and good night. Oh yeah, I saw it, Balalaika. I love Kamen Rider 01. It's my favorite Reiwa era Kamen Rider season.
Mistress Tyobax Aurorax said best Reiwa era quarter season.
Man, I'm tired.